Hey there, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tanya. Welcome to my channel. Hello. And for those of you who join me weekly that are my peeps, my people, welcome back. Nice to see you. You're amazing as always. So here we talk a little bit about everything, including and not limited to loss of an eye, prosthesis of an eye, the loss of any body part or major organ, loss of a loved one, car accidents, living with COVID, living in a COVID-filled world, house fires by request. We do contest giveaways, reviews, makeup tutorials, workout videos, and Q&As, and much, much more. So we do a little bit of everything on this channel. And I am not opposed to opening up the comments for some more suggestions onto what else we should talk about on this channel as well. Because if I don't know about it, I will research it for you guys, though you guys don't have to do the work. I can do it for you. If this seems like something you're interested in, then please hit that subscribe button to grow our channel, the bell icon, notification icon, to be alerted to all that new content. You guys all know the drill. And mark your calendars, because Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I post our weekly video of the week with our topic of the week on there. And then at 7 p.m. the same day Eastern Standard Time, I come on live to do a Q&A, and I will be on here for about 15 to 30 minutes, and I will just blabber on until someone comes on and gives me a question to talk about. And if you have anything that you would like to talk about and you don't want to comment it for the question on there, if you don't want to get your comments answered in the comment section, that's better, then you can always reach out on a Q&A, or you can always just reach out to me at 𝕨𝕠𝕟𝕒𝕠𝕟𝕒@gmail.com. Also, I have a TikTok now at 𝕨𝕠𝕟𝕒𝕠𝕜 if you'd like to go and check that out. It's going to be fun. And last but not least, a small disclaimer just saying that I am not an MD, nor do I pretend to be one, but I just give you guys my first-hand knowledge based on these topics that I do go over, or I do the research and I do them to the best of my ability. That way I don't give you guys any false or misleading information. So that's what I do also here. We all are living with a little bit of trauma right now, though, with COVID and everything going on. So please be kind in the comment section below. And I love you guys so much for being on this channel. I also have a Cash App on there if you would like to donate to the channel, but that's totally up to you. Not a problem if you cannot. It just lets me get more content out to you faster. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into a couple small stories that I have for you guys today. I never thought I would overcome the anxiety and the fear I felt after losing my eye. Every single day for the first year, I would say it was a battle, and I'm going to start my first year at the time that of my car accident, not the time, that I got my prosthetic. I lost my eye February 2014, and I received my new eye the same year of May 2014. I'm going to put a before and after in of me from 9 years ago, and then of now. If it's not right here, it'll be at the end of the video, because I'm still learning editing and all that good stuff. But that way you guys can see it, because it doesn't come overnight. These pictures are taken, like I said, 9 years apart, and I can't even believe myself that the difference that it's made and the difference I've seen. So you just have to keep pushing at it, because these results did not come overnight at all. And I shed a lot of tears to get these results as well. So there's going to be, that anxiety and that pain. These are both taken without a filter. So the first one that I would show up, it's going to be me with curlier hair. I'm sitting down. You're going to see that I'm heavier. It's from 2014, 2015 summer. Not sure. I'm not sure which. And then the second one that I will show is going to be just from last week. So my anxiety has always been high my whole life. But when we had to put our mask on in the beginning of 2020 with COVID, and I had to wear that when I went back to work, 2020 through 2021, I then realized I couldn't really worry about my eye because the mask was making it hard for me to see out of my good eye. I don't know if you guys have that problem, but it was terrible. Like, I would be trying to help somebody and it would just like creep up. And I'm like, man, I have to, damn it, pull it down because you can't see. And so then I would wear my hair back, or I would tuck it behind my ears, and then I'd have that mask on. So my whole eye was just very exposed. But I thought I was going to have a lot of people look at me because I was starting a new job in a boutique, because my eye is very exposed when you have a mask on. The ladies that came into my store to shop never looked at me differently, which made a huge difference for my self-esteem. And I think it's because I worked in a curvier store, so we all had a little bit of our own self-esteem issues there. So we all could relate to each other, whether, it was with me with, missing an eye, or them girls are a little bit curvier and they maybe not like the way they look so much sometimes. And they really made me feel special and not excluded. They did all that without realizing it, and it meant the world to me. So that's when my anxiety of it really went away, and it just lifted. I got lucky, I guess, in this sense. It just kind of lifted up, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But it could also be, though, because of my part 2 of my stories, my video for today. So that could be why I have a little more reassurance and stuff too. So let's move on to story number 2, video number 2, story number 2. Let's get right on into it right now. So I went on a date with a guy. I just moved to the city, and I was really excited to start using some like dating apps because I never got to use them back in my small town, and I was going to really enjoy going on an actual date and not just meeting somebody and then 2 seconds later you're boyfriend and girlfriend. My first date I had while using the app picked me up, and we went to B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings for short. He was ex-military, and I don't remember his name, so that's neither here or there. That's not important now. But I began to tell him about how I lost my eye, and as soon as I tell him, not 2 minutes later, not 2 seconds later, no hesitation, and I tell him I have a prosthesis in, right? That's when the day ended abruptly. He literally looked at me and said, I can't even look at you right now, let alone date you now. I wanted to punch him in the effing face. I had to, edit that little effing. But instead, I cried all night when I got home. I don't even remember him taking me home. So I must have probably rode in a taxi or Uber or whatever. I really felt like I couldn't be loved anymore. I thought the person that I would end up with would constantly be looking at my eye, or they wouldn't have enough compassion to handle me because I'm a lot. And I thought I'd always have to tell everybody my story as soon as I saw them, first thing out of my mouth. But it turned out I just needed to be patient and kiss a couple more frogs, because my second date ended up being with the man I'm with today. He, almost 7 years, he is compassionate in ways no one else will ever be able to be with me. He tells me things are in my way, like that's in your way, without me realizing it. Like he'll be like, oh, we're coming up and there's like a tree branch right there, or there's a crack in the road right there, or when we're walking, just so I don't trip over it. And those little things shows that he cares, and he does it in a caring way. He cooks for me, and he's truly amazing. So that was my bad story, but it ended up being a good story. So all in all, it works out. The anxiety will be there, and it'll probably, I'm sure mine will be back. I'm not going to say it's never going to be back. I go to the eye doctor once a year. That's anxiety filled enough to see if I'm still seeing right, So it's just the way that you kind of handle the anxiety, I guess. And you just got to put one foot in front of the other one, and you have me here to help. And if this story didn't help you and uplift you and you need some more reasons to feel like the anxiety will subside, let me know and I'll make another video for you. But thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it, you guys. Much love. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.